turn your volume down. Hey Chris, got your shirt on there, buddy. Hey Mikey, what's up, brother? Coming to tech. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm doing something right here. I'll be waiting just a minute. TNC diggers. Hey Sandy, how are you? There's Charlie. Al, Uncle Al. Thanks for coming in. Everybody ready for Thanksgiving? Anybody done started doing their prep work for tomorrow? I know Mrs. AWR has. Started, and all she got to do is cook turkey and some other stuff, and she is actually ready to go. Sandy said they're doing theirs Saturday. I do remember Charlie saying that last night. Turducken. Oh, I've never had a turducken. But guys, me and Sandy made a deal last night. If I would keep Esmeralda for a month, she said she would eat spam on live stream. Tennessee said it made desserts today. Oh, don't worry, Charlie. I don't know about Esmeralda, but I did tell Sandy that Esmeralda will be on every live stream. So, okay, Sandy. Sandy, do y'all still have my address? So we can get Esmeralda down here in the south. I do not know. Guys, am I buffering on y'all's end? Miss AWR says, huh? You ain't started it yet. You need to refresh. Okay, Sandy, that's Charlie says no buffering here. There's Lincoln Central coins. How are you, sir? Hi, guys. I know this is not Monday, and it's been madness. So we'll call this show Wacky Wednesday. So, like I promised my last live stream, I was going to do a history on Thanksgiving, and I've done some researching, and I got a few notes I wrote down. So let's just jump right into it. And of course, everybody pretty much knows the Pilgrims come over on the Mayflower, and they settled in a place they called it Plymouth Plantation, and so I'll read what I've got. The Plymouth settlers, or Pilgrims as we call them, had settled on the land that was abandoned by the, y'all forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, Patuxet Indians. Uh, but the land was abandoned because all the Indians died with a plague. All of them but one, and his name was Squanto. And Squanto learned to speak English, and he became a slave uh, over in Europe. But when he come back, uh, by the request of Somerset, Squanto was uh, request to teach the Pilgrims how to uh, plant corn and catch their fish and stuff like that. But Somerset was the first Native American that the Pilgrims encountered when they come over to America. And they Somerset met the Pilgrims. They're figuring around the date of March 16th, 1621. Uh, Squanto also was a interpreter for the Pilgrims with the other Indians in the area. And unfortunately, a year later, Squanto died of the plague. The first Thanksgiving event was in the fall of 1621 and was celebrated at Plymouth Plantation. After a successful growing season, uh, it was in autumn, or it was called the Autumn or Early Winter Fest, and this continued sporadically through the years. And as it later, it was it was first observed as a religious observant, and later a civil tradition. The exact date is unknown. It is determined that the feast took place somewhere around September 21st through November 11th of 1621. In attendance, there was only 50 pilgrims out of 100 that survived the first year of winter over in the new land, and there was somewhere around 90 Native Americans. The feast was cooked by only 4 women. There was only 4 women that survived their first winter, and along with young daughters and males and female servants. So only 4 women out of the 50 that survived, and a lot of sickness going on. Although no one is for sure of what was actually ate at the first Thanksgiving meal, but some researchers seem to think that some fish, deer, fruit, nuts, vegetables, some waterfowl, clams, lobsters, and of course, the wild turkey. So there was a couple of guys in the group that took some records and stuff, and wasn't a whole lot mentioned about the food. It just kind of more or less talked about how there was more Indians than there was the Pilgrims, and so. But I've got some notable dates in history. Of course, there wasn't a whole lot up to 1774 through 1789. The Continental Confederation Congress issued several national days of prayer and thanksgiving, a practice that continued by President Washington and Adams under the Constitution, which has manifested itself into what we observe as Thanksgiving and the National Day of Prayer today. In 1863, it became a federal holiday under the president of Abraham Lincoln. Now, there was a lady that I believe her last name was Hale. She had petitioned for Thanksgiving to be a federal holiday, and she was wanting it on the last Thursday of November, which we observe today. And you'll find out that later on somebody tried to mess all that up. But in 1863, it became a federal holiday under the president of Abraham Lincoln, who proclaimed it to be observed on the last Thursday in November. Now, here's where things get messed up. Of all the presidents, this one shocked me. Under the president of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the date was changed between the years of 1939 and 1941. He thought moving the holiday 1 week earlier would bolster the retail sales during one of the final years of the Depression. People did not like the idea and dubbed the years as Franksgiving. Franksgiving. And then finally, that went on to 1941. And then in 1942 and on to today, Thanksgiving has been proclaimed by Congress as being on the fourth Thursday in November. So that's a little history on Thanksgiving. I know it was short. I didn't want to keep it long. I seen that, Sandy. So that was just a quick history lesson on Thanksgiving. So. No, Charlie, I don't believe they did go to Walmart. But Black Friday is a crazy day. That's me and Belinda done it one time, and we said we'd never do it again. We was at Walmart something like 4 o'clock in the morning, and still had to beat the people out of the way. Thank you, TNC. Just a little something I thought I'd share as stepping into Charlie's territory, and I didn't really want to get too much into his history lessons, but it was cool read, and most of my stuff come off of Wikipedia. Of course, you can believe everything that's on the computer, right? I do want to say hey to Scott, Dirt Diggers UK. I see Yeoman's in here. Welcome, welcome. I said hey to TNC. Said hey to Uncle Al. NJD in the house. Well, welcome, NJD. Yes, Sandy, people are crazy. But I'll tell you what I can do. I've got this right here. Al, thank you, sir. Give me my first Christmas card. It says, Paul and family, may your greatest gifts this Christmas be the love and good company of family and friends. Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year's. Oldies and goodies. Uncle Al. Uncle Al gave me a little bit of silver. Thank you, Al. I appreciate that. And then a couple weeks ago, game night with the Risers. I won after a lot of people was having trouble guessing the time on a $100 bill. And hey, Nancy, how are you? Uh, I guess a lot of people was thinking the old $100 bill, and Charlie had it was reading, also told the time on the new $100 bill. So we had two winners, and I can't remember who won the other one, but Charlie sent me see if I can get this turned right. A nice coin. I forget where it's from. I can't read it. Zaire. I think it's from Zaire, if I remember correctly. And then Charlie sent me a flat baton. I really like that. But he sent a letter, says thanks for watching and participating in the game night. Find and enclose your token and appreciation, or AKA nominal prize. Congratulations. See you on the tube, Charlie. Risers Treasure Hunting Emporium. Thanks, Charlie. Sandy. Appreciate that. Charlie, now did you dig that button? Because I wanna, and the coin, or just a button? Okay. Well, I'll put it in a case and I will label it dug by Charlie Ricer. Or did Sandy find that, Charlie? Be honest now. Alright, guys, that's but yeah, that's everybody got plans, big plans, family coming and everything. I believe we're gonna have a quiet Thanksgiving tomorrow. I believe the kids had done made plans, and daughter did say she may come by. We got some desserts and stuff, and I think we're gonna save dessert till they get here. Me too, NJD. I'm gonna eat and eat and eat. Belinda did buy a turkey, and even though it's just gonna be us, I love eating turkey sandwiches on Fridays and Saturdays. Yeah, Charlie, it's supposed to get ugly up that way. How many of you gonna watch the Macy Day Parade tomorrow at 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Eastern? It's one of the traditions I do. I love watching it. See what kind of cool stuff they come out with this year. Mike says he has gotten silver the last 3 Thanksgivings. Let's make it 4 in a row, Mike. Yes, NJD. I was watching the Weather Channel a while ago, and they're concerned about the wind. I ain't bit girl. I know how it is. Both my parents are gone on, and I was just thinking about both of them just a couple of weeks ago. And got a little down in the dumps, but you know, just always look toward the good things. I mean, there's every parent is Charlie, but yeah, always you always have them in your heart, and it's always tough around the holidays. There's Miss Emily. Hello, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Emily, you going out digging tomorrow? Or are you going to be eating a bunch of turkey? Al, I don't think I have ever had any minced meat pie. Yeoman's got coconut cream pie. Hmm. Al's going to have pumpkin pie. Hmm. Sounds interesting, Charlie. Emily said she's eating turkey. Custard pie. Okay. Glenda's mom makes, it's called a buttermilk pie. Has anybody ever heard of a buttermilk pie? I guess it'd be like a custard pie, but it's to me it tastes kind of sort of like a lemon meringue pie. It's kind of beige colored, but yeah, yellowish. yellowish beige color. It's like custard, but you don't taste the buttermilk. So I mean, it tastes just like very similar to a lemon meringue pie. T&C Diggers knows what we're talking about. Look it up on the internet, guys. I mean, it's good. I, I turned my nose up when me and Belinda first started dating, and she said she's gonna make a buttermilk pie. I turned my nose up to it. Now I beg her to make them. Happy birthday cake. Well, happy birthday to your granddaughter. Philly, Philly cheesesteak pie. I had one of them the other day, Mike. It was actually a Philly cheesesteak pizza. Emily got a new simplex. Yes, Charlie. Pecan pie. We have one sitting on the counter waiting to be sliced tomorrow. Is it pecan or pecan? I call it pecan. Shoe fly pie. How many eats ham for Thanksgiving? We do sometimes. We are having ham tomorrow. Well, look out. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're having ham, and which I didn't know about. Of course, we're having turkey. NJD. No. No spam. Uh, Southern baked macaroni and cheese. Ham in a can, spam. Spamacon. Uh, Cream corn. I love cream corn. I love my macaroni and cheese too. We're going to use my grandmother's recipe. Yes, dressing with giblet gravy. She got a pecan pie. What was the other one? Cookies and cream pie. Spurky. Spurky. Fried spaghetti. I like spaghetti, but I have to be cautious with the sauce. I get heartburn real easy, and some of it just tears me up. So, to be on the safe side, I just noodles and butter and Parmesan cheese. No, that's ooh, I don't like horse. I don't like horseradish. Oh, the heartburns, yes. Spamaroni. Mm. But the macaroni and cheese has got. Hey, and we'll leave the light on for you. Oh, but you put a layer of macaroni down, then you cover it with cheese, a couple dabs of butter, pour more macaroni on top of that, more cheese on top of that, a dab of butter. And if you got enough macaroni, go again. And then you pour probably a little bit of, probably about a quarter to a third a cup of buttermilk in it. With that top layer of cheese, you need to lay it on heavy. And then just cook it until you get your cheese start turning brown. Kind of make sure it's some of the milk and butter is evaporated. Some good stuff. Sandy, you can eat on that spam. Let's do something right here. Yes, I did. Let's get rid of that too. And let's take this. Be careful, guys. Getting a little bigger. Don't mean to scare anybody. All right. Charlie, I got this out to show you. Has anybody ever seen one of these? This is old school Santa. Kind of evil looking, ain't he? Scary Santa, yeah. Oh, the eyebrow. Blanda used to clean the house for a lady who is unfortunately no longer with us. And her step daughter-in-law, asked us if Blenda worked with her for a while, but they had asked us if there was any of her stuff we wanted, and she had a bunch of Christmas stuff we went through, and we'll try to hook them up, Sandy. Oh my! But yeah, that's guys. If you ain't figured it out by now, I love Christmas, and I do have a collection of Santa Clauses. It's kind of weird. See if I can move. This one right here was my very first Santa Claus I got. And Mike I know you would appreciate this. Racing lawnmowers and stuff. I used to race lawnmowers, and that's why I bought this one. He was my first Santa Claus that I collected, and this one is my last one. Now he's a racing Santa Claus. He's got the wheel right here with him too. I believe it had a car that went with the set too, and I couldn't afford the car. All right, Lincoln, you have a good Thanksgiving too, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. Excuse me. Be safe out there. Everybody, please be safe. Joe Durbin is live after AWR. Please stop by and say hello. Happy Thanksgiving. He may have been a drag racer, but they had some kind of like old Indian indie style car with Santa. So I know Mike used to tinker with lawnmowers or go karts. I don't remember which it was. Sandy, you gonna mess his mind up. Mike, are you going to go live, or you decide to wait, or did I miss it? My chat just disappeared. Resort to the phone, I guess. Okay, Chris, you have a good Thanksgiving, buddy. Thank you for coming in. Guys, get over and support Chris. Support all our people that's in chat tonight. Chris, I hope y'all have a good Thanksgiving. And I wish everybody a good Thanksgiving, man. Belinda, we just hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving and safe travels. And
Thanksgiving in the UK.
okay, Scott. Well, happy Thanksgiving. Okay, Al. You have a good Thanksgiving too. Appreciate you. Appreciate the mail. Wasn't expecting that one. Hello, Finnegan. I believe this is the first time you've been on chat. Blenda's cooking dinner, Mike. No Thanksgiving in Chinatown, Charlie. uh, rah, 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 rah. Oh, my. Mm. All right, guys. We're gonna close this out tonight. But seriously, I want to wish. We want to wish. I'm sorry. We want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you feel your bellies full. Have a good time. Cherish the moment. And guys, we'll try to get back on track next week. And but yeah, like I said, happy Thanksgiving. We appreciate you coming in tonight. And we'll see everybody next week. As always, find something good. Bye, guys. Y'all have a good weekend, good holiday.